promotions from all the different platforms as well. Okay? So now one of the things is you can reward your customers. So I'm sure a lot of times you're on Facebook and whatnot. Every time you like a page, you know that the company sometimes will give you rewards and so forth. Okay? So this is a good way to entice your customers. I'm sure your website can't do that. Okay? So these platforms, they will allow you. Testimonials and opinions. Okay, it's a very good way to advertise, your customers' testimonials and opinions. For example, like this Square Trade. Just an example here, Square Trade. Okay, they have a very good page where they put all the customers' testimonials. Of course, in order to do this, you will need a YouTube account. What they do is they set up YouTube, upload all the videos, and then they link it into their social media site. And these are the places where your customers will see. They won't go to your website and look at all this, but since they're on the web social media, they will look at this. Okay. Alright. The other thing which social media is very good at is running contests. Okay, contests and promotions. Alright. Now, for example, here I'm just using a mouse product. Okay, they actually run a contest. Now, one of the main questions I usually get from people is that if you run contests on social media, don't you need very heavy programming skills? You need to click all this and enter your email and then it goes into some database and whatever, whatnot. Okay. Now the good news is that you don't have to have all that kind of knowledge. How many of you here use Google Documents? Okay. All right. Now Google has this service called Documents, where it allows you to create forms, surveys and whatnot. Okay. And you can actually create contests using Google Documents. Okay, a lot of the contests that we run on the US Embassy Facebook site, it's all actually done through Google Documents. Okay, and you don't need any programming skills. Pretty much it's all very easy. Click and drop, just key your questions, and you can run a contest. Okay, and a contest is a surefire way to get your customers into your program. Right? Oh, sorry, this is another one. Okay. No need to hire expensive, survey agencies out there and ask them to do surveys for you. You can do it on your social media as well. Okay. And again, you can do this with your Google Documents. Okay. One last but not least, like I mentioned, social media is a very good platform for customer service. Okay. And one of the pioneers for doing this is Michael Dell. All right, the Dell organization. Okay. So his philosophy is, he knows his products are not perfect. There are going to be people who's going to complain about the products, going to talk bad and all that, but he doesn't want people talking outside, talking on other websites and so forth. Okay, he wants to contain this and address them. Okay, so he's one of the first few companies that actually use social media as a platform for customer service. Okay. And actually, I'd like to relate an experience I had. Right? What happened was I had a Dell computer and it was broken. And I called up the customer service, through the phone, and it was terrible. They gave me wrong information and they led me around in circles. Okay? And I was about to blow myself and write a bad review, but I decided to give them a try on their social media platforms. I gave them a message and asked them whether my computer service and whatnot. And surprisingly, what happened was I actually put out this message, a message to Dell at 1 a.m. in the morning. Okay? And within 9 a.m. the following day, the same day in fact, 8 hours later, customer service responded and they said, yes, we'll fix it for you, just give us your details and we'll do it for you. And one day I did not respond to them. The second day on Tuesday, they actually just sent a reminder and said, okay, drop us a line, we want to fix it. Okay? And he actually convinced me that Dell is still pretty good with customer service. Right? So that's one way, okay, for to use your social media. Okay, now I'm coming to the end. All right, I'm just showing you this Coca-Cola page for the simple reason is, I may be talking a lot about social media and why you should be on it, but at the end of the day, if you want to be on social media, content is still king. Okay, right? Do not go on social media just for the sake of going on social media. If you're planning to go on social media, make sure you have content to satisfy your customers. Okay, because if it's going to be the same thing as what's competing on the website, okay, there's no point for your customers to be there or liking your page. Okay, so it's got to be different. Okay. Alright, so come to the end of my session. Now, if there is one takeaway I want you to take out of this session, actually there are a few takeaways. Okay, is that if you're a business owner, okay, don't wait. Alright, get onto social media. Alright, a lot of business owners ask me, is this going to be a fair thing? Is this going to be another one of those .com, bubble bursts? Yeah, .com bursts and all that, websites, but they're still around. You're still using websites. Alright, I'm sure social media will have its bursts as well, but they will still be around. Okay, and like I said, all of your customers are online these days. Alright, so you don't want to miss the boat. Go online. If you need to hire people to do a nice social media site for you, hire. Okay, but it's very easy actually. The learning curve is very low. If you already have a personal account, it's very easy to start up your own social media stages. Okay, all right. So you guys okay? Good. I'm sorry, I'm going really fast because Wayne here is not very kind with time. Okay. All right. So thank you very much. Any questions on the floor? Okay, done. Or you can ask me at the break. Yeah, you can ask me at the break. Okay, we're going to have a quick short break of 10 minutes, and then we'll come back, and then we're going to have the panel discussion, something very interesting to share with everybody. Okay? And also the GBG, sorry, and also a success story by Jen from you. Okay, see you guys shortly.